Hi everyone, another Phonics Time Together session. We're on session 14 of phase 3 and we're looking at IGH today because it's one of our digraphs, and we're making our way nicely through phase 3. So we've done our set 6 and set 7, then we've gone on to those digraphs, the consonant ones, and we're now working on our vowel digraph. So we've done A, E, and today is one way of representing I. So we've got the IGH representing I. As per usual, we will revisit because it's important not to forget these. So if we don't go back to them, children are more likely to forget them. But for you guys, this is you having the confidence to be able to enunciate them correctly and help your child if they're not doing them correctly, because they might be adding the h at the end of them. B, k, d. Okay, we don't want that. We want that pure sound. So it's good for you guys to have a practice. So we should be all ready. I'll do 4 and then I shall go over them for you. S, j, t, p. V, g, d, n. Z, ing, e, z. Y, qu, k. H, a, s. Sh, I, ch, o. W, x, b. E, I, o, f. Excellent. So I thought we'd link an animal. We've had an ostrich before, so I thought we'd bring back the horse and go to horse speed. So later on we'll be doing horse speed, but you're going to try horse speed now. Trying to do them a little bit quicker. Here goes. Excellent, that's really good. So hopefully your confidence is really coming on if you've stuck with all of these videos, that you can actually enunciate those sounds really, really clearly, and you've got this idea of pure sound. So well done for sticking at it. It should feel good that you can do those, because you being able to do them will really, really help your child as they work on their reading as well. So excellent stuff. Okay, so it's time to practice those tricky words again. So there'll always be that little slot to go over those and practice them. You want to be reading them in different orders. You point to them. You keep taking turns or speed challenges. How fast can you read 10? Can you read all 10 and read all 10 again and time them? So lots of competition to make it fun. You could write them on pieces of paper, have them around the house, and child has to run around, find as many as they can. If they've agreed it, they get to have it, and and so on and so on. Spend some time reading those tricky words. The key thing is reading them as many times as you can. And today we're looking at I. So we've got I in night, as in the night time. We've got I in flight, and we've got I in light. Okay, so we've got I. So we'll be looking at that with the child, and it's fairly tricky. This one becomes a trickier one to write, I think, than it is to read it. So yeah, but we've got actually, when we see it in words, it's really important that the children spot it. Otherwise, they're just going to say I, g, h, and they're really going to struggle with blending. So looking at I in those ideas, we'll then blend together might, might. And then we'll get them to spot those little sound buttons in there to actually have a go at reading them. Okay, so I can see a mistake on number 1. That will be corrected when the children do it, because obviously hi and sigh have only got 2 phonemes and there are 3 sound buttons underneath, so that'll be different for when the children sit with you. So that'll just confuse them. But we've got a chance to blend and a chance to read them fluently. We'll do our big well dones when they've done that, because it's getting a little bit trickier now. So we'll always keep praising them. So praising them for when they've done the sounds, praising them when they've done the reading, and get them doing some reading of the sentences. And this time there isn't a full stop, but I've put one with a comma in. So we've got deep in the night. So that's got a fronted adverbial that gives us some idea about when. So deep in the night, a bat hit a cobweb. So we want to do this pause at the comma after night. So if they just go deep in the night, a bat, we need to just say, okay, let's just try and do a little pause after night, because we've got a comma that says pause. Deep in the night, a bat hit a cobweb. But they're going to be probably blending at this point. D, eep, I, th. So they're probably going to be doing their blending, but still want a little pause if they started to read them fluently. The rest of them are pretty straightforward. Activities, you could do a draw activity, so get some of the words from the lists and sentences. Can you get your children to do a drawing challenge just at a different point in the day? Okay, can we draw the night? What would the night look like? Can we draw well, we don't want to draw a fight, we don't promote violence, but we could draw something and get them to label it. And it might not just be the I ones, it might be something from a previous session. And can they do some labels? So we're starting to write some labels on there. You could continue with the phoneme frame idea, would be good. So we've got some new ones. Can you say them? And they have a go at writing them, and make sure that they can't see the words on the screen or anything. They've got to think about what they sound like and then come up with a grapheme for each bit, so you can get them to put them into a frame. That really does help them. Lots of other ideas on the Facebook page that I've done on Phonics Time Together as well. Excellent stuff, well done. Keep up the awesome work of supporting your child with their reading and pushing yourself as well during this time. So it's a good time to go and fetch your child now, ready for their session. Hi everybody, time for Phonics Time Together. We're going to do some more excellent work on our reading, learn some new bits, but we always start by revisiting our GPCs and saying the sound. So 4 graphemes will appear on the screen. You say the phoneme, and then I will say all 4 for you, so you can double check. Okay, are we sitting ready to focus and give our best? Let's go. S, j, t, p. V, g, d, n. Z, ng, e, z. Y, qu, r, k. H, a, l, s. Sh, I, ch, o. W, B, E, I, O, F. That's really good. They're sounding great. Okay, so this time over to you guys without my help, and we're going super fast as that horse. We're going to do horse speed today. Okay, let's go. Well done, definitely horse speed today. That's sounding really good. Hope you're feeling super confident with those. And you'll notice there's even more in there now because we've learnt so many that they're getting more and more to say as well, so that's fabulous. Okay, so let's spend some time reading out tricky words. So you want to pause the video and do some different activities and having a go at reading out 10 tricky words that you should be super confident at now. Let's learn our new GPC. So on the screen you can see a grapheme that's made up of I, G and H, and that makes the phoneme I. So I in night, I in flight, I in light. So can you say I? Can you say I in night? Can you say I in flight? Can you say I in light? Can you say I? Okay, can you turn to the person next to you and say I? And can you say 4 times I? Excellent. So our phoneme today is I, and it's written with an IGH. So if we spot IGH in a word when we're reading, we know it's going to make the I sound. So when we do that, we Have a go at blending. So in the word we can see there's a digraph in the middle, so we know that that makes one sound, so we don't want to be saying it, g, her, because we're not going to be able to blend that then. So we can see the digraph in the middle that makes the I sound. We've got I, t, might. I, t, might. I might get it right. Okay, so you have a go at reading that. You might want to pause the video and practice blending. And let's do some more blending. So we spot any digraphs, and each one has got the I digraph in there. So we must say that as the I. Okay, so number 1, I. Hi. Your turn. Number 2, I. Sigh. Number 3, I. Light. Number 4, I. Night. Number 5, I. Right. Number 6, I. Sight. Number 7, I. Fight. Number 8, I. Tight. Well, number 8 is a good one. It starts with a t and ends with a t. I. Tight. Okay, pause the video and practice doing your blending. Let's spend some time on our fluency. Let's just read those words, or we might need to blend in our head and only say the words. So we're not blending out loud, we're just trying to do it in our head and read those words. So pause the video and practice reading with fluency. Fabulous work on our I digraph today. I am so impressed with your reading. I am so impressed that you've had all this time off school, but you're still wanting to do well with your reading and engaging in these lessons. So I'm really impressed with you, and I'm sure the people sat with you and in your house are super impressed as well. And they're probably even more impressed with how well your reading's come along. So yeah, you should be feeling super proud of it yourselves. Good job. Okay, let's finish off the session by reading some sentences. And in number 1, we've got something called a comma. And I wonder if you can spot the comma. Can you put your finger on what you think is the comma? Okay, here goes. Deep in the night. Just after night, after that T, is a comma. And that's telling us when we read, we've just got to do a little pause there. So we pause there, and then we carry on reading. So we will look out for that. So pause the video. Have a go at reading those sentences. What another wonderful reading session together. So thank you for pushing yourselves and moving on with your reading and being really dedicated. Okay, so you are impressing me with your dedication. Dedication to reading is time well spent. Okay, so becoming a reader is one of the most wonderful things in the world, and thank you for engaging in that. So don't forget to like the video and subscribe so you can keep up to date with the other ones, and check into the Facebook page for other ideas and content, and I shall see you soon. Thank you everybody. Have a great day.